What's up, Denver, huh? Saturday night. I'm already tired from that. Thanks so much for coming. It's my favorite club, and it's so fun, and you guys look great. Thank you for dressing up and everything. No, I mean, I'm just out of it, so I want to apologize. And again, I love this club. They treat us right. Great staff. Wonderful hotel. However, I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm a little kind of a classic situation. Couple having the loudest and craziest sex for hours and hours right on the internet, and I have to watch. I'm paying for it, so I have to watch it. My hands are tied, if you will, figuratively. But I'm happy I made it here because it was interesting getting here. Because before this, I had some other shows, and my first show of the trip was in Idaho because I'm successful, and I had never worked up there before. People my friends were like, "Well, careful, Tony, because some parts of Idaho, they don't tolerate minorities." I'm like, "Oh shit," because hello, I'm fat. Turns out a lot like Oklahoma up there, and I fit right in. And felt pretty good about myself there in Boise. Don't call it Boise. They'll fucking Boise. Like it's just, you're saying the same thing. It's a Boise. They don't say Boise, say Boise. I'm like, I'm just fucking trying to do. Don't get mad at me. I came here. But it was, it turned out a fine show, nothing to worry about. However, the next day was in Minneapolis, so we had to rent a car in the morning, early in the morning, and drive due east in the morning. I don't know if you guys have ever had to drive due east in the morning. Not gonna work. You know why? The sun! Correct, the sun! Or el gato for our Spanish friends. I didn't do good in that in Spanish, but I like to use it with a lot of authority, and confidence, even though I don't fucking know what I'm saying. Anyway, so I'm not. So all the sun's coming in, and I'm not abuis gatos, and I'm not dumb. I know how to work it. I'm not smart. I'm in the middle plus. Middle. Good days and bad. You get it. Anyway, I'm trying to drive, and then I know I'm not. So I put down the flat visors. Boom, boom. But let me tell you about those flat visors, my new friends. They don't get everything, do they? Where the rear view thing attaches to the glass, the rear view attaché area. This visor blind stops here. This one stops here, so there's a good square inch window of pure fucking fire streaming directly into Lefty. Yeah, I know, but I was looking in the mirror when I named him, so. Plus, it's my eye. I can name whatever the fuck I want to name him. This one's Whiskey Pete, doesn't even drink. So I'm trying to drive and block out that little gap of sun, and I swear to God, you guys in Idaho, people will do this right back to you as you drive. I'm like, no. I'm trying to block out something different. So it's nice to be back in America here, huh? And I was here a couple years ago, and I flew in, because I love I know people make fun of your airport. I love it. My favorite airport. I feel good flying in the old DIA, because I study this stuff, I travel a lot, and I know if there's one thing that terrorists fear, it's giant blue horse statues. So I feel confident. Plus, I like a big airport, and that's a nice airport, because you go in there, you land, and then you have to take a train and a plane and an automobile to the terminal. You have to live a John Candy movie, basically. So my first time I'm on the thing. I'm on one of the many modes of transportation within the airport, on that tram that takes you to the other main part of the airport. I'm tired from a flight. All of a sudden I hear, I'm minding my own business, all of a sudden, blaring, blaring, blaring. Hey, it's the mayor. I'm like, did you know that Denver's home to over 100 breweries? Have fun. Enjoy your stay. Blaring, blaring, blaring. That's the first thing he wants me to know about Denver's. Hey, there's beer. Get out. Go try it. Beer. This is the boss of your town saying first beer, then safety, and don't, hands close to the... I like that mayor. Blaring, blaring, blaring. Hey, it's the mayor again. You know about the weed, right? Blaring, blaring, blaring. Blaring, blaring, blaring. Hey man, you like coke and hookers? I'm going through a rough patch in my marriage and could just use a friend maybe. I'm over in the baggage 3 claim area. I'm the one crying. Have a great trip. There's a lot of rumors about your airport. That's where the New World Order, you guys know about that? Yeah, what happens is the Build-A-Bear people are under there in conjunction with NWA to fuck up shit. I think it's working. So my name's Tony. Hi. I'm from Mountain View, California. If you don't know Mountain View, California, that's where Google is. And if you don't know what Google is, Bing it. That joke kills in Seattle, I tell you. Not really, it does the same. Anyway. So I was hanging out with my mom, borrowing some money, and in her town, she still lives in Mountain View, and Google is testing out all these their little self-driving cars, called Waymos, buzzing around town there, and they still have a human in there, taking down the data, and just in case for safety. And I'm crossing the El Camino Real. Nobody? Okay, big street. Thanks. And one screams to a halt and fucking barely misses me. I'm like, what the fuck? And the human in the car goes, yeah, what the fuck, to the car. And I was always like, what's the usefulness of self-driving cars? If I have to go, I might as well drive, right? If you can. And then I realized, oh yeah, road rage is going to be so awkwardly dissipated. Someone will cut you off, hey man, fuck that, fuck you. And I'll be like, I'll just sleep in the back. What, huh? Oh yeah, talk to the car. I'm mad. The machine don't care. I don't know. I'm a dinosaur. I don't know if this technology is crossing a line here. True story. In a couple months, they're going to be rolling out pizza delivery robots in Los Angeles. They're out in Australia, and I'm like, no, that's a bad idea for LA. It's a little robot within his tummy is a little pizza warming area, and they stick the pizzas in there. They lock it, close it up. It gets to the house, you get an app or something, and But I feel bad for this robot already. It's LA. This poor thing, he's gonna get raped. He's gonna get tagged. He'll probably have to join a gang. Little gang member robot there. That might be cute for a bit. People are gonna take the pieces out and stick in like dead raccoons and stuff. I just feel sorry for this little robot. He gets out of robot college. The bright eye in the future. He's new technology. What's my assignment? Space, medicine. Well, I got your robot college grades here, and looks like dominoes. Fuck me. Come on, Roomba, let's get out of here. This is bullshit. Let's go watch Westworld. I don't get it either. So, I moved from recently, last couple of years, I was in New York, moved back to California, and we had a little stoop sale. We had a sale before we moved. We had an apartment in New York, 350 square feet. Those are the people with mansions laughing right now. Yeah, that's not a lot of, for just an example, this stool is about 900 square feet. This would be an awesome New York apartment. So we have a stoop sale. What do you have, like a garage sale, sir? Or a mansion? What do you have when you just look? You have 2 stools. Okay, well, you might want to sell one at a garage sale. Anyway, we have a stoop sale. You know, it's a brownstone, so you got a little stairway. You got to kick off the doo-wop group, and you lay your shit out there. And you have a sale. I don't know why I'm angry for no reason. And I had a Bible, very lightly used. And I felt awkward about selling a used Bible at a stoop sale. I'm like, do you charge a lot for all the answers? Do you charge a little? I don't know. It's like, it's illegal even to sell a Bible? I don't, you know. So the next day after the sale, I didn't sell it. We had a little giveaway box. So I put the Bible, in the giveaway box with a note. Doesn't work. And, to be fair, I didn't read it, but still. Yeah. It's been great being back in California, though. My family's from Northern California, and I got to see my dad for Father's Day. That's always fun. Great dad, great guy. He was cheap, though. Growing up, blue-collar guy, big family. Here's a little example. When I was a kid, and I was a cute kid. I don't know what the fuck happened. My hobby was fish. I love fishes. My dad was too cheap to take me to the downtown San Francisco aquarium. This cheap bastard. He would just take me to the fish market. Look, son, there's the majestic halibut. Shh, they sleep in piles. Dad, those are breaded. That's their blankie, son. It's cold in freezers. And that's that dad logic you can't even argue. Yeah, it's cold in the freezer, thanks. To this day, that stayed with me. And I know it's cold in freezers. Got to see my grandma on her 97th birthday while I was up there. That's nice. She's a funny, feisty little Italian lady about this big. This year, about this big. Every year it's a little. That's how I think she's finally gonna go. It's just like one year just. Oh. She's real funny. We were watching football over the holidays last year, and one of the players got hit right in the crotch with the ball, right in the crotch. And she goes, "Oh, he got it right in the gizmo." Yes, thank you, Grandma. Because that's how I want my grandmother to think of a penis is a gizmo. Because a gizmo is a gadget or contraption that one is unfamiliar with. And I like that in a grandma-penis relationship. Keep them separated. I don't want her referring to that part of the body as something she's fond of. Say the guy gets hit with the ball. Oh, he got it right in the hard candy. I love to suck on hard, big black hard candy. Ah. Grandma, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's your bit. Huh? Fair enough, fair enough. And at the time I was gone, and the time I came back to California, they had legalized marijuana for medicine, which you guys know something about. What? One guy didn't get the message. What? I still see the guy with the van? Fuck, this is bullshit. No, it was eye-opening. And here's, because, here's how, this is a true story, here's how sad I am. I land in California, I go right to the pot doctor. I'm honest with the guy. I'm like, look, doc, I don't even have a valid, California. I just landed. I just don't even have a valid California ID. And he goes, well, luckily for you, not having a valid California ID is one of the conditions we'll prescribe marijuana. Approved. Bad back? Yep. Bad vibe? Yep, you get it. Bad hair day? Yeah, you got it. Perfect health? Yeah, perfect health. Everybody gets everybody. I don't even have a denied stamp. It's just, if someone were to be denied, I have to write approved and then not and then an arrow. But it hasn't come up. Everybody gets it. 12 years of medical school. You leave one sponge in a liver and you become a pot doctor. And then you go to as you guys know, you go to the dispensary, and that's supposed to be like the pharmacy, you know. But again, they don't even try to make it like with medicine. First thing when I come in, Van Halen poster. Yeah, that's not. At least fake try. Put on some doctor's things or put some rules up. But nah, Van Halen. All right. And I go to the counter, and it's they have it all frosted. It's nothing until they hit a button and it defrosts, and there's all these kinds of pots. So I go up and I don't see. I'm like, can I help you? Like, yeah, pot. And I'm excited as a shit. I'm like, pot? That I'm allowed to buy legally? And he goes, well, how do you want, what kind of pot? How do you want? I'm like, well, the kind where you, and it feels good after this, and then that feeling after that's, it's like, do you want to go up or you want to go down? I feel good pot. I don't know. Then he hits the thing and all these strains, like, well, I got all those strains. You want purple kush, sour diesel? I'm like, that doesn't sound like medicine. Sounds like a Prince song in a truck. So that's the job I want, is I want to be a pot strain namer. Because I would name my pot strains after the actual effects it gave you. Yeah, good idea much? Shark Tank? Come on, Damon. Let me think one real quick off the top of my head, okay? All right, I got a good one, okay? This kind of pot is called eat some pudding, jerk off, and go to bed, all right? That's an indica. You know what the saddest part of this joke is? That's the only example I have. Shake. He was fine until you said no. Oh, trying to be healthier with water. Very similar to Coors Light. But there's no Blue Mountain to tell you it's cold. My dad loves Coors Light. He thinks that's the fucking better than the invention of the wheel. You know it's cold because the mountain turns blue. Or you could touch it. It's cold in freezers, Dad. So it's a weird time for men, huh, guys? We gotta get woke. We gotta get better. We've been creepy. Not me, but a lot of you fuckers have been creepy. Weird time to be a man. Also, it's a lot of countries. It's a weird time. I travel a lot. It's a weird time to be American. You know. So sometimes when I travel abroad, I just lie and I say I'm Canadian woman, and no. I try to empower women. Here's an example. For instance, my wife makes a lot more money than I do, and I allow it. We removed all the. We're trying to eat better, so we removed all the good snacks from the house. You know, all the no ice cream, no cook. Now, our treat is nuts and dried fruit. Woo! Nuts. Oh, you eat all day. You're healthy. You know you get to the end of a long day. Nuts. Nuts is like if candy fucked wood. That's what you get. And dried fruit. Oh, stop me. It's so yummy and delicious, the dried fruit. We used to buy fresh fruit. but we never get to it in time, so we throw it away, so it's like wasteful. So instead we just buy, because, it would go bad. Dried fruit comes bad. All the juicy fruitness has been removed. And you're like, oh, what am I chewing on, a mummified ear or some shit? Because I am doing something to forget I'm eating something good. But this is bullshit. Dried fruit. I wish I was dead. Anyway. So I'd like being married. I got married, it's been 9 years, but it seems like it's new. Does that ever happen? No, one lady, not. You're the lady who didn't want me shaking this guy's hand. You're full of rules, aren't you? Miss Happy over here, nothing's good. Don't shake his hand, don't get married. It's so great now that we have gay marriage, because it was sad and ironic that we didn't have gay marriage, because this is not even a joke, but marriage is by far the gayest thing I've ever been involved with. It is so faggoty fresh, I tell you, it is so gay. I used to play poker and music, now I sit around watching Bravo reality shows about dressmaking, and I like them. I'm like, those aren't dolman sleeves. What the fuck are you talking about? Where are these words coming from? I still slip, even after 9 years. I still slip once in a while, and I'll call her my girlfriend by mistake. Yeah, well, I think two reasons. One is because we dated for a long time before we got married, and I still like her. So, oh, look. I am not shitting on marriage. Best thing that ever happened to me besides Camin. However, I do think the word wife can be updated, because wife's kind of negative. It's a negative term, There's no room for fun. It's like one syllable, probably German. Wife! It's not a fun word. Girlfriend, that's a fun word. It's a girlfriend! That sounds like weekend! And those are fun. Wife sounds like life. And that is long and hard, my friends. I can't wink for shit, otherwise that joke would be better. I'm envious of those like salesmen that give you that one, if you buy the Toyota, I'll throw in the floor mat, and they give you that one wink that goes right through your. I'll take it. I'm envious. I can't do it. I look like I'm having a seizure. And if you buy the Prius today, I'll throw in the floor mats. Oh, poor guy's having a seizure. We better buy the. I might be the number one salesman. Seizure Tony. Everybody feels guilty. But if you think of generic idea of wife, it's always negative, like TV, movies. It's always like, what? Stab. It's never fun. Portrayal of a wife. However, girlfriend, I think when we think of girlfriend, the ideal of girlfriend, I think we all get the same picture up here. Huh, gang? Hot chick, in a sundress, riding a bike, ching ching. Cute little puppy in the basket. Big old titties, it's fun. But wife, wife just sounds like a boat anchor. Wife, no fun. Unlike your sister. Just kidding, she doesn't have it. She has two sisters, so she wouldn't know which one I was talking about. Oh, I wish I was deader now. My wife is 10 years younger. That's not that bad, though. Well, it works out because, as you could probably tell, I'm very immature. And she made a bad decision. So, it's true. At the wedding, I overheard someone say, she could do better. I'm like, Mom, I know that, and you know that. We're winning now. She can do better. We don't have kids. People could be a little mean about that. Oh, you're childless. What a horrible thing to say. Childless? How about fun more? You ever think of that? Yeah, thank you. And if people get pushy, I have to guilt trip them. Like, well, you know what? My wife can't have children near her. She goes right for the gym, real fast, too. But I love being married. But I gotta tell you, there's nothing like being single for freedom. That's where you guys have it. Any single guys, single people, single right here? And what's your name, my friend?
I'm Nick.
Nick, you have freedom. That's right. Anything you want to do, you can just do, right? It's great.
Yeah.
Nick, real quick scenario, Nick. Yeah. Nick, you like burritos?
Yeah.
Oh, great, Nick. This is gonna go fucking awesome. So, Nick, I'm gonna paint a scenario. I'm not a very good actor, Nick. So, Nick, you want a burrito? Yes or no scenario? You leave your house and you go buy a burrito. Is that fairly accurate? Yes or no, Nick?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome! Because, Nick, I have to go to this chalkboard in the kitchen. Getting lunch. Taking $6 to $9 out of primary checking. Because I might want guacamole, parens. Remove ankle bracelet. Apply for furlough. And Nick, let's not forget about one of the great things that people assume about being single is the casual sex, right, Nick? Right, Nick, you little devil. No, I get it, Nick, I get it. But let me tell you, Nick, and all you single people here tonight, you know nothing about casual sex until you've been married. True story. The other night, my wife and I did it. And the whole time, she never stopped reading her book. Pretty casual. She was on her Kindle and I was in her Nook. So, thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great time with Arch.